What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be talking about another movie review today. Again, with just any kind of time, I've been trying to find a movie to watch, and then finally, when you come across one, it's like, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. So we have today another one by the name of Numb. This was in 2015. And it has I would say, a decent cast in here. And I was able to watch this on Tubi. So if you guys want to check it out on Tubi, go ahead. First off, we have Marie. I don't even know how to say this girl's last name. Avrgan Polos. She, again, if you don't know nothing about her, she was in Jiu-Jitsu. She was in Percy Jackson Olympians and The 100. So very well known for different movies that I know. And we also have Alex Ponovic. He also was in Van Helsing, if you guys remember. Also a couple other movies and shows. So another good actor. But other than that, those are the main ones that I recognize in this film. But the main plot of this film is around two characters by the name of Dawn and Will. They are married, and they go outside of Vancouver trying to get Will's trying to get a job as a site manager, and when he does, the job falls through, and unfortunately he doesn't know what to do. They are about ready to lose their home, about ready to lose everything. And Dawn is trying to ask her dad for help, and obviously he's already helped before. He doesn't want to do it again. Then while they're traveling back, they meet Cheryl and Lee, brother and sister. Apparently, what they say, again, don't know how true this is. They're trying to get to know him a little bit, and she says, "Well, I'm a prostitute, and he just got out of prison." So again, don't know if she was trying to be a smartass or if she was just saying something that was true. But four different individuals, and they go through this storm. And they finally come across this man that was wandering, try to help him, and then he dies, and then they get coordinates apparently to what he was trying to find from an old school robbery a long time ago that has buried treasure of gold coins, and they go on this journey to try to find this treasure and split the take of $4 million 4 ways. So of course, cops get involved because of the one that died, and they tell them not to go anywhere, obviously because of black ice on the road, and they should be good to go in the morning. But then they all come with an idea of, okay, if we go in the morning and it's only 30 miles away in wherever it is, and we can track it through GPS with coordinates, then we should be able to get through it. But in the entirety of the film, we kind of see who do you really trust and what's more important. Greed or your life, and it kind of goes through the entirety of the whole movie, because we see where in the wilderness of what happens and how cold it is. Because I would say it got to almost in the negatives. Don't know exactly how far out they went, because they did go out pretty far in the forest where one of the characters unfortunately gets frostbite. And then they keep trying not to fall asleep, and they get really turned around. Now I would say the only characters I really took invested in was Cheryl as well as Lee, and the only reason why I think I did is because I know them from different other movies as well as different other movies and shows. And that's the reason why I was willing to give them more of a chance, I think. But because the one Dawn, she came across really stupid in my opinion. Like there was one part in the movie where she just goes off on her own and still like keeps walking, and it's like, okay, do you not realize that they stopped? And then she almost passes out from hypothermia, and we see where even the one Cheryl, she even is about ready to go down from hypothermia as well. And then it's just some things in this film where you're sitting there and you're like, okay, why would they do that? Or why would they think that? Why would they say that? It's just different things of why, you know? And it doesn't seem like much of common sense. And I think this is what it really lacked. Now, again, I would say I was a little bored with this movie. Again, it's more of a drama survival type of flick. And sometimes those movies are good, and sometimes they're okay. They're not always the best movie in the world. Now, again, overall, how would I rate this film? I'll rate it a 4.5. And again, the reason why I rate it a 4.5 is because I think some of this, it wasn't, as long as it shouldn't have been that long. And I would say it was like an hour and a half. I think this movie should have been like an hour, if that. Because basically all it was them doing the entire time was them trying to fight the cold to just keep walking through this harsh wilderness environment of absolute cold. I mean, it was cold, like to where the fact of you could see it on their face, and most of the I'm just gonna say there are characters that die of either hypothermia or something else. I don't want to give too much away. Again, it's a 5-year-old, well, a 6-year-old movie, and again, is it worth it? Maybe. If you're a fan of any of these actors or actresses, then go check it out. But either way, let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. Is the movie worth to watch for you? If it is, let me know. If not, that's okay too. Me personally, I think it was an okay film. To me, it's a one and done film. Is it something that I'm gonna want to grab on DVD and have it on my shelf? Possibly not. It's something that I came across. I like survival movies, depending on what it is, depending on who the actor or the actress is. And sometimes, again, the movie can be worth it, or sometimes it could just be a one and done film. And it happens. It happens to the point where there are just certain movies out there that, even though it may have a decent cast and a decent story, it's plain, it's bland, it's boring. And there were certain parts in this film where it was supposed to be Dawn and Will were supposed to be the main characters, and I really didn't care about them. And it really sucks when you don't want to care about your main characters. You know the reason why they're doing what they're doing, but at the same time they're being stupid about it. Of like, oh well, I don't want to. They keep doubting themselves, and it makes you really be, really to the point of, okay, I want this movie to be over, I want this scene to be over, and that's the reason how I felt throughout the entirety of the film. But again, that's my opinion. What was your thoughts on this film? Did you guys ever watch it? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new, always consider about subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Also, if you guys want to continue seeing more movie reviews, let me know, as well as also continue to just support the channel. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. And once again, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one.